Hey everybody, welcome to Big Girls Big Bite. Appreciate you showing up. Thank you for being here. I'm feeling a little weird at the moment. I went to kiss my dog and he said to stick his tongue in my mouth.
I love this.
Yeah, he sits right next to me. He sits right next to me every time. Yep, now he's laying down up against my leg. Oh, dog tongue all up in my mouth. Oh. He's clean. I mean, he's got to be clean. He licks his own ass, so, you know. But anyways, welcome. Got another wonderful episode here. We're going to change things up a little bit before I get into that. Gotta tell you what this mound of goodness is. So I'm going to start with the typical that you've seen before. If you watched my show before, you know what this is. This is the pickled daikon radish. Amazing stuff. This is crunchy. It's sweet. It's got a little sour note to it. If you ever had daikon before, you know it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But this is pickled, so it's even better. Except I can't get a piece. All right, here we go. Gotta clean the palate real quick. This is special right here. Bledsoe's barbecue chicken. I don't know if you've ever heard of Bledsoe's and never been, you know how good this is. But if not, you gotta try it out. A little pricey. You can get a whole chicken for like 17. Yeah, 17 bucks. A little pricey for a chicken, but it's really good and it's kind of worth it. And topped it off with some of that special sauce that Amanda made. I'm not gonna go into it, but it does have a few key ingredients that I gotta admit is the best. It's some sliced green onions, some ginger.
You can tell what it is. I just use.
Well, I could tell them what it is.
It's not special.
It's special to me.
No, as in it's a go-to for chicken. It's not a created sauce. It's just a normal Chinese sauce that goes with meat.
Well, it is a normal Chinese sauce that's used on all different types of meats and stuff like that. But I like it because it's really good. It's a minced ginger,
sliced green onions.
I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Flake salt,
salt,
and sea salt. And I use olive oil. Some people use vegetable oil.
You use olive oil, but this also has the sesame oil, correct? No sesame oil.
No, it's vegetable oil.
I don't know why that tastes different.
Because the ginger and the onions stand out.
But ginger, onions, and it's kind of a sauce that you put on any kind of meat, but generally it's on chicken. And we got some smoked chicken here, so only apropos that we have that. Oh, yeah, chicken's good. Smoked chicken, none of them can beat it. Now, in certain Chinese places we go to, they also have cold smoked chicken. Tastes just as good as this. Alright, if not better. The cold smoked chicken that we get over at the...
Yeah.
They have these little places where...
Samwu.
Yeah, Samwu.
Where the ducks are hanging in the window.
If you're ever at a Chinese joint and you see ducks hanging in the window by the neck...
Go inside.
That's the best. That's really, truly authentic. So if you have that, go for it. You'll get some of the best stuff that you can never get. But this is a good second in my opinion. It's Bledsoe's. And now, come to this.
Ramen, yakisoba.
This big mound of noodles here. It's a Japanese style noodle. It's yakisoba. You see in there? Yeah, he's in there a little bit. Hi, Milo. Want to say hi to everybody? You're staring at me. I don't like that. So check that out. Let me see if I can get that on the camera right. Yeah. Okay, it's Japanese style. As you can see right here, Japanese style. Yakisoba. And what makes it different is not only the seasoning itself that they put on it, but this one doesn't come with the mayonnaise though, does it?
It did. I served it.
Oh, you already put it in there. Oh, she's so wonderful. But it comes with their own mayonnaise. And Japanese mayonnaise is a little different than American mayonnaise. A bit sweeter. Okay. Our mayonnaise is not sweet. Theirs is. I mean, I'm sure you can find some that's sweet, but Japanese in general make a very sweet mayonnaise.
Well, not very sweet. It's sweet.
Well, compared to American, it's a lot sweeter. But it's still good. And you pour it on your noodles. Now, I know that sounds a little weird, a little strange, but you have to understand the way they do things may be a little different than when we do it, but it's still good. So let me go ahead and get some bites in here real quick.
Oh, but the mayonnaise has wasabi.
Yeah. The mayonnaise does have wasabi in it. I can tell. Oh yeah. It's got some good. Wasabi's the best. If you can handle the heat, it's a burn that goes through your sinuses, not so much in your tongue. Although I've had that happen before. Got it. Yeah, that took a while. So, Man and I were having a bit of a debate, if you will, about which way to take this mukbang show, this eating show, because truly come to accept who I am, I'm pretty boring. I think I am. I've had some compliments. Some people say I make the food look really tasty. What makes the food look tasty is the way Amanda prepares it and sets it. That's what makes it look good.
No, it's your facial expression.
I just eat it.
It's your facial expressions and your oohs and ahs. Because they can't taste it on its face.
Oh. Let me get some of this chicken on here. Mama.
Oh,
I love smoked chicken. Oh, downside with smoked chicken does get a little dry.
yeah.
Or at least the breast meat does. White meat can get dry on you. But it still tastes so good. So anyway, so we were having a debate. I don't think I'm very exciting. We were looking at a couple of other mukbang stars, I guess you can call them. People who are very successful at having a show like this. And watching them, I got a lot more personality than I do. They got a lot more energy than I do. They really are out there. When you watch them, they're very excitable people. I guess when you're about to eat food and you're just having a go at it, yeah, you're gonna be excited. But I don't have that. So I tried to figure out how can I make this show a bit more exciting, a bit more engaging, a lot more fun to watch. And I started to realize I'm very opinionated on things. I have a lot of opinions on everything going on in the world. So I thought, since I'm opinionated and I tend to be a little, I don't know what's the right word, aggravating, irritating, I'm not sure what to say, but I thought to myself, it would be a good way for me to sit there and just talk about what's going on in the world today with my usual opinionated self and talk about that. That was a mouthful. And evidently a beardful. And very tasty. So, what I wanted to talk about today, trying a new little format, was a little story that Amanda read to me the other day about this social media influencer who had written an email to a hotel management, and basically stated, and I'm just going to paraphrase the whole story, basically stated to the hotel saying, hey, since I'm a social media influencer, let me stay at your hotel for free, and I'll tell all the people that follow me all about your hotel, and that'll increase your business, make you look good, and all this good stuff. So kind of a trade, a barter system there. Free night for some words on their YouTube channel.
Instagram.
Instagram, Twitter, all the social media outlets. Because evidently this person was a social media influencer. So I started asking Amanda, I'm like, why does this person feel entitled to be able to sit there and say that, you know, they're a social media influencer? I get they're trying to scam and get a free room. I get that. That makes sense. It's still stupid, but it makes sense. So I was trying to figure out social media influencer. What exactly is that? And if you look it up, social media influencer is a person or a group, could be a group of people, who have clout and a bit of a huge following of people who kind of wait on bated breath on everything they say. Well, I thought that was the dumbest thing. A lot of noodles. The reason why I thought it was stupid was because if you have that kind of clout and you have that large following of people, hundreds of thousands of followers, a couple million followers,
Didn't have that many.
you know, it really doesn't matter how many you have. What matters is that, oh, look at that. Apple cider. Stuff of legends right here. Oh, yeah, it's good on a cold day. Oh, hell yeah. Hot day. Cold drink, hot day. Long day. Still tasty though. That's good apple cider.
It's not too sweet.
No, it's not. It's really fresh tasting. So anyways, I said that the reason why I think that social media influencer, especially this one in particular, is a good example. If you have an opinion on a product or service that you think is really good or really bad, you put that information out there, or you put that opinion out there for people to listen to. And if what you say is based on what you can get from that that company, that business that's providing that service or that product, then your opinion is bought. It's purchased. So that means it has no integrity. Has nothing. There's nothing backing it up. So to me, it makes no difference in somebody who's a big basketball star gets in, or any kind of sports figure that does all these endorsements of shoes and cars and whatever. Your opinion has been purchased. So you will say whatever it is they tell you to say. Then people believe it and start following it. So all I see is just a big old game of stupid manipulation and bullshit that leads to nothing but some corporate purse being blown up to no end because of social media influences. But I started thinking, I started going a little deeper, and I'm like, who's being influenced by these people? Who actually has sway? I mean, really can sit there and tell people, hey, this is a good product or bad product, use it, don't use it. But online, and Twitter and Instagram and all that, I started realizing a lot of young people, mostly, not everybody, but mostly a lot of young people. Go back more for this chicken.
Watch your language.
I really gotta trim my beard down. This is terrible. So you really have to look at who these people are and who they're influencing, and they're mostly young people, and I would say probably under 30 is my guess. I don't know. I don't have any data or any facts to back that up, but I'm just assuming based on what I've seen, what I reviewed and what I've looked at, it's a lot of young people. So then I started realizing there's a lot of these people online. Not everybody can be an influencer. Not everybody has an opinion who's really young that knows a lot about what's going on out there. How, is this hotel better than the next hotel? Is it worse than the other hotel? What do you have that basis comparison on? So I just think the whole thing is a joke. But it's no different than back when I was a kid and Michael Jordan was selling his Nike Airs for like $300 a pair. And kids were killing to get those things. Why? Why? They don't cost $300 to make. They cost $3 to make. Who's getting rich off of that? Nike, of course. So we're all just mindlessly running toward whatever new thing there is because somebody online told us to do it. So that brings me back to what I said earlier. I'm not plugging this particular set of noodles. I'm not telling you this is the best product there is. I'm just telling you what it is and what I'm eating. Whether you go to your local grocery store, maybe the international aisle, or if you're in LA, you can probably pick one up at a 7-Eleven. That's your decision to make. That's not me telling you what's good or what's bad. That's your decision to try it. If you like it, great. If not, then hey, you don't. But I don't get social media influence. And I think it becomes a much bigger thing on a social level that's kind of concerns me where that's going in the future. Oh my God. I like this combination with the chicken and the noodles. I really do.
Working for you?
It's working for me. It's really working for me. Would I spend $17 on a whole chicken? Probably not. Especially when you do it at home. We just happen to get lucky and get this given to us. Very lucky, actually. But, yeah. It just shows to me that people that follow somebody and what they say as their own opinion, regardless of actually really trying something out for themselves, it kind of annoys me because I think people are just kind of mindless that way. They're not using their own brain. They're not thinking for themselves. You know. God, it was like when Tickle Me Elmo came out. Remember that?
Yeah.
And everybody was going crazy at the stores trying to get Tickle Me Elmo. To the point where people were fighting over it. Why? Because somebody said it was the coolest thing to get for Christmas.
Girls?
Oh, the girl's about to fight. Daisy, stop it. A little Chihuahua thing said she's King Kong around here. So yeah, I'm just annoyed at the whole social media influence thing. If I were ever big, if I were ever huge and successful, there would be no way I would endorse anybody. If I'm gonna try something that I want to try something new, if it's a new car or if it's a new tool or something like that, I'll go out and get it myself, pay for it myself, try it out, and then tell you what I think. That way you know the opinion I'm giving you is authentic and true to me. And whether or not you go for it, that's up to you. But you're not getting somebody who's got an opinion that's paid for by another company. You know, kind of like how our government works. So I'm curious, do any of you sit there and follow somebody on social media that you think has great opinions and insights and perceptions on things? And don't say me, because I ain't the one. Do you follow a social media influencer? What do you think? Let me know. All right, send that to me in a comment. I'd like to read it, respond to it. And plus, don't forget to like my video, subscribe, and share it. Because who knows, maybe someday I'll be a social media influencer. So you can look back and say, what a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, Earl. Oh my God. I gotta go back to these noodles again. So, let me try to pronounce this correctly.
Oh, just like Just leave it so they can see it.
No, I'm gonna try to say it.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna chop it up really bad though, but I'm gonna try. Ippei chan yakisoba Japanese style noodles. Here, let me put it up here one more time for you guys. If you guys get a chance, actually I do like these. These are really good. They are from Japan. It's not some fake knockoff. They are from Japan. Manufactured by Myojo Foods Company. Somewhere in Tokyo. And sent out here. These are really good. And they're cheap. And these kind of meals are good. Like if you're having a busy day and you don't have time to make anything, get something like this. Don't get the what's the other brand?
Cup noodle.
Yeah, it's cup of noodle, but not the actual cup of noodle. The one that's in the square package. Anyways, you all know what I'm talking about. Don't get those.
Yakisoba.
Yakisoba, Maruchan. Don't get those. Those are terrible.
Full of salt.
Salt, sodium, flavoring that's terrible. Don't get that. Get something like that. That'll work. It's got a lot of good flavor to it. Oh my god, I'm getting full. I'm so full.
You said you were hungry.
I made the mistake of telling my lovely wife that I was hungry. And this is what she gave me. And now I'm regretting that big time. Oh. Oh, interesting point today. I was driving around in LA, closer toward the end of the month of July, and it started to sprinkle on my windshield. I woke up this morning, went outside, it looked like rain clouds. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Normally around this time of the year we have marine layer coming in. No, okay, no big deal. But these were rain clouds, and I don't know how that happens in July, but it did. And what's also interesting though is lately at night it's been pretty cool. It's been under 70 degrees at night. We normally don't get that at all during the summertime. You're lucky we get 70. Usually around 75. Because it gets hot throughout the day, and that's about as cool as it's going to get. But we've had it in the 60s, mid to upper 60s. I don't know. Weird weather. But, yeah. If you ask certain people that sit in a certain White House, they'll tell you that there's nothing wrong with the weather. There's no such thing as global warming. So, it just depends on who you listen to. You know? He's a big social media influencer, I guess. Whom he influences, I have no idea. So I'm not the biggest fan of social media, actually. I'm not. God, I got all kinds of crap in my. Gotta shave this off. That way it doesn't get trapped. It just falls straight down. Oh, I am not gonna eat the rest of the day, honey. I'm not.
Okay.
I am so not gonna eat the rest of the day. This is actually all I've eaten today so far. Actually, this will be all I've eaten today. Sorry, guys. I know it's rather gross. I apologize if I've offended your sense and sensibilities.
What happened?
I'm getting it in my beard. I can't help it. I can't help this bush on my face. This manliness, this big, hairy manliness on my face. Because I am a man, you know. I mean, we grow hair. Lots of it. All over. Till you get older, you start losing a lot of it. But no, not me. No, actually, that's not in my genes. That's really not my genes because my dad, he had. Well, I shouldn't say that. I forgot. Not everybody in my family is well endowed with a beautiful head of hair, such as myself. But no, my dad, he had a full head of hair. I don't even think last picture I saw of him, he didn't even have any gray hair in his 50s yet. He just got lucky. I was just telling somebody today that if I started to grow a bald spot on my head, I would just shave my whole head. I mean, why not? Shaved heads are cool.
If you have a good shape.
Well, if you got a good round head, if you got some funky looking head, yeah, that's not gonna work. But you know, the egg shaped or something, looking like the dude from Hills Have Eyes. No, a bald head doesn't look good. Oh, thank you, Kitty. Thank you for blocking the camera. Appreciate that. The big old white patch of nothingness. Don't you do it. You gotta love my cats. I got 6 of them. I know I said that a million times before, but I still find it amazing that we have 6 cats. And I love every one of them. We got 3 dogs. I love every one of them. Well, one I kind of like. She likes to rule the roost around here. So, as I near the end of my breakfast, lunch, and dinner all in one, I just want to leave you with this. I know, and that's obvious, that as future generations come, social media is going to play a part in all of our lives. It does already, and it will continue to entrench itself even more into our world. However, social media is not everything. We cannot forget that we are still human beings who need to be around one another. The Mark Zuckerbergs of the future are going to have to understand that no matter how much you try to create this online world where we all exist in, like it's a big old huge Sims game, the reality is we are still human beings and we still need to be around each other. I mean, we still need to interact with each other, and that's never going to change. So no matter how intense or how deeply entrenched social media is in our lives, it will never replace actual physical presence of another human being. It will never change. And on that note, I am going to go ahead and head on out of here. I hope you guys had a wonderful time with me as I did with you. And please, again, I ask that you subscribe if you like the videos, like it if you like the videos, share it if you like the videos, and more importantly, make a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me some advice, suggestions. Tell me to pound sand, shut up, tell me I did a great job, whatever. But let it be real, genuine, and authentically what you think. That I do appreciate. Because unlike some people in this world, I can take a little criticism. I'm a big boy. And that was Big Earl's Big Bites. Bye-bye.